channel Retail Gyan. I am Manjari and Sonam will be your host. And today here with us we have Mr. Harshavardhan Samvatsar. He graduated from IIT Roorkee and did his masters from IIM Bangalore. He has worked at Bain and Company and also Morgan and Stanley. And currently he is the AVP at Loadshare Networks, a logistics company based out of Bangalore. We welcome you, sir. So we would like to congratulate you on receiving a huge funding during the time of COVID. It's really impeccable to see that investors see potential in your company. So congratulations.
Thank you, Manjari.
So maybe you can tell us more about your company and yourself, maybe something we missed out in the introduction.
Yeah, so I work for Loadshare, and I'll briefly talk about why Loadshare was started, how it was started, and what was the purpose behind it. And then we can talk about, I'll tell you what exactly we do. Yeah, so basically, as I was telling, Loadshare was started in Feb 2017 by Raghuram Talluri, Rakib Ahmed, and Pramod Nair. And the context in which they started was that Raghu has been previously partnered with McKinsey, and then he was working with Myntra.com as senior vice president. And there he was looking at customer experience. And what he realized was that customer experience is nothing but at the end of the day, logistics, because people order on a website and they expect that material to be in their hands at a stipulated time period. And he saw that if you look at somebody ordering in Bangalore, even there are logistics channels are there even in cities like Bangalore, but even if you order in Bangalore, you might get a commitment of delivery within 3 days and you might actually get your delivery in that time. But if you look at cities like Ranebennur or Tier 3, Tier 4 cities, what happens is that you will get a very extended time frame committed to you in terms of delivery, which itself is quite discouraging. And despite that, you might not get delivery at the committed time period, leading to a lot of cancellations, customers getting frustrated, business loss happening for Myntra. And so few of them had their own entrepreneurial dreams and they thought this is an interesting problem to solve for. And we started Loadshare as a logistic company solving problems for Tier 3, Tier 4 cities in India. And we were focusing, so we started in 2017 as a B2C logistics company. Now what that means is that in a B2C, so logistics can be either a B2B logistics service or it can be a B2C logistics service. By B2C, what you mean is that the end point, the end delivery is happening to a customer, an individual like you and me. Yes. And in terms of B2B logistics service, the end point, the end delivery is happening to a business entity, to a warehouse, to a distributor, to a retailer, etc. So we started with B2C logistics service where we were serving e-commerce clients. We would pick up shipments from their warehouses and deliver to individual consumers, primarily managing a fleet of bikers and delivery boys. Yes. Grew that very rapidly. I think in first month we were doing around less than 500 shipments per day. Now we manage more than 80,000, 90,000 shipments per day in that division. And approximately around 1.5-2 years back, that is in mid 2018, we thought that if we are also doing B2C last mile deliveries where our network is so strong, we'll also get into the warehouse to warehouse movements and B2B logistics service. And there again, we put our focus on regional distribution and regional part truckload movements. So again, if you get into B2B logistics service, so B2B logistics service is basically done on 4-wheelers, it's done in trucks, it's not done on bikes. And you can either provide a FTL or a PTL service to your clients. By FTL, you mean the entire full truck is hired by the client, and by PTL, you mean that client only hires a portion of the truck. So, and there again, a company like ours can bring in a lot of value add by consolidating material across clients, enabling clients to transport their material at cheaper cost, at the same time ensuring delivered on time.
Okay.
So that is the context. So we do both B2C and B2B. We have grown with primary focus on East and Northeast. Our founders have had some background from Northeast. One of our founders is from Facebook. Okay. Raghu himself has spent a lot of time in West Bengal, and we it's a more underserved area. So East and Northeast we are very strong at. We are very strong now in North as well, and we have started expanding in South.
So a lot of people that logistics is basically just carrying one product from one place to another. But we know that there are a lot of complexities involved in this. So can you talk more about that?
So logistics is, so people are not wrong. Logistics is actually very simple. You carry material from point A to point B, and then it gets really complex with multiple things like volumes, what is the time expected, what is the material being carried, and those complexities have to be factored in. But logistics as a business is, as if you somebody wants to enter logistics and figure out what it is about, it has to be looked at very simply. That